Here are the best duos in 2K23 MyTeam, at least in my opinion. So I decided to head up on 2KDB, and there's actually this nice little section you can actually hit that says show duos, and you can just go through and check out all these duos if you want to, but I went through the absolute pain of checking them all out myself. So I can give you a quick little top 5 list. And it's actually 6 because I wanted to include like my top 5 and then one that I think is really good for budget players. So if you need level 40, unlimited, limited, clutch time, domination, triple threat, or anything else on your 2K account grinded, contact Rose NBA on Twitter and let them know X sent you. We're going to start off with that budget player one right here. So we have Jerry West and Wilt Chamberlain, a nice little duo. Now these are both Amethyst cards, and they're not even like the most crazy Amethyst cards either, if we're being honest. Wilt is 7'1", it's an 8-foot wingspan, and it's a pretty good he's a pretty good Amethyst. He's not like a crazy good card, but for an Amethyst, he's pretty good. Hall of Fame pogo stick's pretty solid. I wish that he had like Anchor, but he doesn't. But he can still play pretty good defense. And then Jerry West is obviously Jerry West, 6'2", 6'9" wingspan. Is actually really good. He's got a nice jumper. He's got the Jerry West dribble style, which is definitely bad, and that's the only thing that hurts the card, but all around he's pretty good. So with this duo, it's not the craziest of boosts, and in general, these duos don't give like the most insane boosts ever, but we do get gold fast switch now on Jerry West. With this duo, we get gold slithery, Hall of Fame floor general, which is pretty huge. You get those +5s across the board. Gold unpluckable is also a really nice boost. You can see before it's only on silver, so it's actually a pretty nice boost up to gold. You can limit those glove steals, and then speaking of glove, he gets it on silver as well. The stats are really not that important. +3 aim is not a big deal. +4 in driving layup can be pretty nice, and the playmaking is like, it's okay. But well, Chamberlain, we do get some decent boosts. We get a +3 in interior defense up to an 83 and a +7 in his block, and then he also gets +2 in both of his rebounds, along with gold fearless, gold masher, and gets gold box out beast, silver rebound chaser, and now bronze anchor. So now that 85 block is actually gonna be putting up to some work. So if you're going to be using this Wilt Chamberlain, and if you are on like a hyper budget, I think you should definitely be duoing him up with Jerry West, just because I think it really helps how good he can play. Next, starting in our actual top 5, we got Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade, and this is probably one of my favorites. I love both of these cards, and I think if you're going to be running a lot of these, you should just duo them up together because they're so nice. So Wade, 6'4" with a 6'10" wingspan, and when we actually get this duo up with Chris Bosh, you can see it's nothing insane, but if you're using these guys, you might as well. You get gold dimer now on Dwayne Wade, and you only get a +5 standing and some decent passing vision. It's nothing crazy, but it's decent. And then on Bosh, you actually get some pretty good boosts, at least when it comes to badges. You get a +5 standing dunk, you get a +5 driving layup, +3 in the acceleration up to a 75, which is pretty good for a guy his size. Gets pro touch now, gold masher, silver acrobat, bronze limitless takeoff, as well as Hall of Fame post move lockdown and rebound chaser with bronze ankle braces. And I think it makes him a much better power forward. He's not going to have clamps or glove, but I think it's one of those things where if you're going to be using Chris Bosh already, I think you should just pick up Dwayne Wade, if you have the MT that is, and run them together. Because yes, it doesn't make Dwayne Wade a whole lot better. Not that he really needs to be, for being honest. The guy's crazy as is, but I take Chris Bosh up to another level. I think actually moves him up to a 96 overall Galaxy Opal, I think. Could be wrong, but all around, really nice, really fun, and I think this is just a good all-around duo. The next one, Tatum and Brown, another one of the expensive duos, but anyone is, and I think this is just a duo that I think is a top 5 because when you actually use both cards, they are crazy good. So Tatum 6'8", 6'10" wingspan, and he has his Tatum jumper, which I found insanely hard to guard. People just know how to use it, and he just gets open, and it's just hard to contest. It's similar to Luka like last year. And with these boosts, you actually get a +5 in driving layup to a 92, a +10 standing dunk to an 85, which is actually a really good boost there because standing dunks are really nice right now, and a +5 driving dunk up to a 95. So some pretty decent boosts, although they are only in finishing. And you get gold limitless takeoff now, gold area wizard, and Hall of Fame acrobat. Some pretty good boosts. I wish you could definitely add slithery. I think that would really help. Then you now get gold claymore and corner specialist. Corner specialist isn't a big deal, but claymore going from silver to gold definitely gives a nice little boost. And then that's really about it. It's not insane, but it's definitely making Tatum a lot better. Then we have Jaylen Brown. He will move up to a pink diamond as well. You get Hall of Fame fearless finisher, and now gold slithery from silver, bronze dimer, gold killer combos as well, and you get a +5 driving dunk to 95. Not that the is a big difference from 90 and an 80 driving dunk. I do think this +1 and 3-point shot is actually pretty crucial because there's usually different tiers to speed and just how well jumpers work, and usually it's like 80, 85, and then 90. So that's actually a pretty nice boost to get to it. And you just get better finishing on Jaylen Brown. Hall of Fame fearless finisher, great badge, and I think is really going to help him out in general. Next, we got Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan. This is one where you only have to buy one version of the card. If you already have Scottie Pippen, you just have to get Jordan, and they're both best, like, top tier cards at their positions, so making them a bit better is great. But really the big boost here is that you get +6 3-point shot to Michael Jordan up to an 83. So if we mix that, let's just say with Jerry West, you now have an 89 3-point shot on Michael Jordan, and then if you give him a +4 3-point with a coach boost, you have a 93 3-point shot Jordan, who now has Hall of Fame posterizer as well. I mean, it's just some crazy good boost. You also get +6 in ball handle with this Jerry West, which is really nice. But in general, you just get better pass accuracy, pass vision, and things like that. Gold amped is really nice. Gold space creator is really good if you can work on some of those hop jumpers and spin jumpers like Jordan has, and just a really good card. And then for Scottie Pippen, it's nothing crazy, but you get gold pro touch, Hall of Fame acrobat now, gold unblockable, which is pretty nice, and silver special delivery with a +5 in his pass accuracy. Really, this boost is for Jordan, and if you're running that perimeter centric, you also make Scottie Pippen pretty good as well. So I think with that perimeter centric boost and this duo, it really improves how well Jordan's going to be playing. I would think for a lot of people, it can be a really nice one. So if you have Scottie and Jordan, just run them on the court at the same time. Next is going to be Jason Kidd and Kenyon Martin. I like these because they're both free cards. If you were able to get Halloween, you could Halloween like rewards, whatever, for trick or treat, you could get Jason Kidd and Kenyon Martin together. And I think this is actually a pretty good set of boosts. Kenyon Martin gets a +4 up to a 92 midi, gets a better driving dunk to 95, +6 interior to an 82 is definitely a nice boost, and an 85 steal. I'll always take a boost in steal. What I really like is that his clamps goes from bronze up to silver, which is a nice little boost, as well as silver interceptor. Gets now Hall of Fame back down Punisher and gold the Dream Shake, which is a really nice little boost together. And then for Jason Kidd, you're going to get Hall of Fame Dimer and Floor General along with Silver Bailout, which means Jason Kidd is just going to be even better out there. He gets 89 free throw now, +5 in the draw foul can be kind of nice, +4 midi. Yeah, it's not insane boost when it comes to like his stats, but I think the badges on both of these guys are really nice boosts, and it gives you a really good like defensive duo. And again, if you're running with an even Steve Curry, you're gonna get an 83 shot 3 for Kenyon Martin. It's not the greatest at jumpers, but he can definitely hit it. I just think it helps him out. I think it's a pretty nice boost, and I think both of them work out really well. And then last but not least, I think the best duo in the game right now is J.R. Smith and Carmelo Anthony, because these are both already insane offensive cards, and then you add the duo up, and now J.R. Smith gets +10 strength to a 72, and strength really helps how well you play on defense. Now he gets Hall of Fame fearless finisher and gold slithery. He has gold space creator, gold clamp breaker, and already has decent enough defense. He gets a better speed with ball up to an 89, better driving dunk, and it's just an all-around insane card. And then we have Carmelo Anthony, who has one of the fastest jumpers in the game and the MJ dribble style. And then we go ahead and give him Hall of Fame mini magician, which is crazy, and up to a 95 mini. So if you're taking mid ranges with Carmelo, it's literally never going to miss. And now he's got gold postman, gold pro touch, and silver comeback kid. It's making cards that are already good even better. I know that Carmelo's a little bit expensive, but JR is pretty cheap, and you can kind of move those cards together and just make an all-around beast set with these guys. If you don't care too much about defense, I think you can really have some fun with them. And JR having that plus now to a 72 strength with gold clamps actually makes him a better defender as well. So I think it's just an all-around just great option. So in general, are duos as good as they used to be back in like 18, 19, and things like that? No, but they're still pretty good. You can check out some of the other duos. There's some decent, budget ones down here in the rubies and sapphires, but in general, these are, at least in my opinion, the best duos that we have in my team. So let me know what you guys think about them down in the comment section below. Like the video if you guys did enjoy, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.